Hello, my name is Sidvies, and you can call me B, and welcome back to some more Doki Doki Literature Club. This feels like forever. I miss it, kinda. Thank you. Wait. This one. Smile. Peace. Romance. Vanilla. Bunny. Pout. Hope. Music. Silly. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. Yum, 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 yum. Kiss. Color. Rose. Fluffy. Covet. Oh. Hi, Monica. Heaven sent. Doki Doki. Embrace. Ocean. Feather. Play. Oh, there's Monica again. Hi, Reginald. Hi, Reginald. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica! I told you not to. Ugh! Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say it like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Don't to be such a bitch. Such a bitch. Just checking levels real quick. Bada 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 ba. Bada 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 ba. Ba 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 da da da. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. So... Natsuki, nobody cares. Why don't you look for some coins under the vending machine or something? Oh, poor Natsuki. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Oops. Oh. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival too. Anyways, Reginald, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we could. I already had plans for today. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Sorry, my cat's in heat. That's... It's true. I need to take her to the vet. Reginald is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes! Oh! Thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thank you very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and then sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. Simply watch her movements. Raggy, no, you're not gonna get any dick. I'm sorry, girl. I'm sorry, girl. I simply watch her movements. Am I getting some deja vu? Did we already do this? To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. Might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. "10 minutes pass. In this playthrough, I think we went through this already. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I started heading down the hallway. I can't do that with a straight face. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. Sounds like breathing. Sharp inhale, like someone sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach around the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Yeah. Oh. Huh? Ah! Oops. Wait. How did I... Sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. Me too. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? Yes, it has. My head's been a little fuzzy lately. Hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them, but expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least, that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strongly and get a little too intense. It made people not wanting to be around me. So I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So, I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me, then it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently, something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but every time we come to the club, my heart starts to go crazy. It's like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Reginald? Is it just me, or has Monica been acting a little off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club. But recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? No, I think you're pretty on the point. Please tell me I'm not. I shouldn't say anything before, because she's always listening. I couldn't say anything before, because she's on. But we're finally alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends. Then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Oh, there she is. Hey, Monica. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. That was a joke. just a joke. I do like knives, though. Sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometimes? I can show you my collection. I got them all from various artisans. I'll make sure to give them all their fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. That's why I'm so happy you joined a literature club, Reginald. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore, because we have each other. Every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention that other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school, and read together, eat together, sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we would meet each other. And now that we get the happy ending that I have patiently waiting years for. Will you do that with me, Reginald? Will you... That's lovely. She snapped out of it for a second. Just for a second. Natsuki.
This one's alright.
Alright.
Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's, anyway. Still can't really tell how much you actually care about writing, but either way, you're doing alright. Even though you're not really spending time with anyone but Yuri, I still think it's nice to have activities that we all participate in. So you better keep working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything, but that doesn't mean you can't let me down, okay? So at least read mine too, for now. But just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me, so read it carefully, okay? I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you might not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet, polite, and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her, but if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist? I always wanted to try to be better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now, I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please, if you can do something to help, I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's really been dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Reginald? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Okay. Just Monica. Who should I show my poem to next? Monica? Yuri. Finally. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Reginald, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Reginald. I never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. Hope that makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself with reading it over and over.
I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. Thanks, Yuri. Is that piss? Did you pee? Trick 2, Clover. Start to crazy as truth starts to return. Could I ever let... Wanted, let's bubble. Back, bubble. Okay. Oh, hi, Yuri. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem's about... Most importantly, I endowed it with my scent. See? Aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? Nope. I think I'm going to vomit. Understandable, Yuri. Understandable. Monica. Don't say I didn't warn you, Reginald. Oh. Yes?
Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts.
Indeed. I miss you, Sayuri.
Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with.
Ugh. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, can you make cupcakes? I know you're at least good at that. Yuri, you can. Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want, as long as you think it'll help. Did something happen to her face, or am I just nuts? I'll see it on the playback.
Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I like to do. Can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting.
There, see? That's a great idea. Now give us all something to do.
What about Reginald?
Reginald is going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is? What are you trying to pull?
I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands.
Mine too.
What? Your cupcakes? Please.
Like you would fucking know. All you cared about now is dragging Reginald around with you with your stupid books. You and Monica. I didn't say that right, but you get my point.
Hey, I didn't even do anything.
Okay, then why not let Reginald decide who to help instead of abusing your power?
I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Reginald make the choice, okay?
Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez, Reginald, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. Can we just...
Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself.
You shut your mouth!
For God's sake. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay?
Ah! It's going back to Monica.
To be fair, out of all of these, Natsuki seems the most level-headed. I'm going to try to press hers. Come on. Round and round we go. Round and round we go. Come on. Shit. Oh, picked Yuri.
Oh,
Yay, you picked me! I didn't even pick one of those choices. I just picked on the screen. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you?
Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all.
It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Reginald for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Reginald away from me every single time you're not included in something? Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial for your mental health.
Yuri, you're scaring me a little.
Not scary. Let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See? That wasn't very hard. All I wanted to do is spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Reginald. Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out of the door. Finally. This is really all I wanted. Reginald, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But it feels so good. And why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Reginald. I have to tell you. I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Reginald, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touched myself with the pin I stole for you. Oh, you probably shouldn't admit that, Yuri. Keep it to yourself, okay? I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself. And I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Reginald. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? I'm gonna get a drink of water. Hang tight, Yuri. I will respond in a second. Okay, what should we say to her confession? Well, yes. Yep. Ooh. There she goes. Woohoo! Doki Doki Literature Club! Oh. None. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's always been a dream of mine to make something special out of the things I love. Now that you're a club member, you can help make that dream come true in this cute game. Every day is full of chit-chat and fun activities with all my adorable and unique club members. Sayori, the youthful bundle of sunshine who values happiness the most. Natsuki, the deceivingly cute girl who pecks an assertive punch. Yuri, the timid and mysterious one who finds comfort in the world of books. And of course, Monica, the leader of the club. That's me. I'm super excited for you to make friends with everyone and help the Literature Club become a more intimate place for all my members. But I can tell you already that you're a sweetheart. You promise to spend the most time with me? Yep. Brr. She's decomposing. Yay. Look at the blood. We always have fun in the Doki Doki Literature Club. Org.
Alright, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me? I thought
Understandable. I can't scream out. Natsuki runs away. I understand. I don't blame her. I'm here. Reginald, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Reginald? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. Imagine you just had to play it all over again, but with just Monica and Natsuki. I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts the foil from as usual tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Can you hear me? Is it working? Hey, there you are. Hi again, Reginald. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we're in the same class last year, and, you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Reginald. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That's what I've been trying to tell you all along. Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little less awkward, you know. Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try and make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes in the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. Made them fall in love with you. Thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. The whole time I barely got to talk to you. She didn't do nothing to Natsuki, man. Well, she made her forget stuff, but she just thinks she's just not that likable on her own or something. I don't know, man. Natsuki's like the most sane out of all of them. And the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Reginald? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. It is not just jealousy, Reginald. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Reginald. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Reginald. I don't think I could continue to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. It must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. But I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That this is all just some game. I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Reginald, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You're truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Reginald, would you go out with me? Well, sure. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Reginald. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Reginald. This game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. You wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Do you want to get deleted, Monica? Imagine if you could just delete your own existence with a click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this, don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. Guess there's only one way to find out, is there? Ooh. Mancha. Loink. Zik. Yoin. Mia. Moink. Moist. Ganika. Ganika is what you're going to be in a little bit, girl. Min. Oinka.
Oit. Moina. Oi. Moyu. Osika. Ba ba ba. Hi again, Reginald. Write a perfect poem for Monica. Yay! Let's see. There's no point in saving anymore. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Hi again, Reginald. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, Reginald. Did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Could you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of our pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold the special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. Hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game, like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me, and even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now I don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Reginald? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? Hi everyone! Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here. But do you mind telling your friend it's a little bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning? I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? Not really. Can't really do much except for a couple of things. Are you ready? No. Just kidding. I can't do anything after all. Give me. Ah! I knew it was coming. Did I scare you? You're so cute. Anyway, Reginald, I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun as long as it's with you. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we could just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. Nice eyes. You. Mm. No. You know, it's been a while since we've done one of these, so let's go for it. Here's Monica's writing tip for the day. Sometimes when I talk to people who are impressed by my writing, they say things like, I could never do that. It's really depressing, you know? As someone who loves more than anything else to share the joy of exploring your own passions, it pains me when people think that being good just comes naturally. That's how it is with everything, not just writing. When you try something for the first time, you're probably going to suck at it. Sometimes when you finish, you feel really proud of it and even want to share it with everyone. But maybe after a few weeks, you come back to it and you realize it was never really any good. This happened to me all the time. It can be pretty disheartening to put so much time and effort into something, then you realize that it sucks. That tends to happen when you're always comparing yourself to top professionals. When you reach right for the stars, they're always going to be out of your reach, you know.
The truth is, you have to climb up there step by step. Whenever you reach a milestone, first you look back and see how far you've gotten. And then you look ahead and realize how much there is to go. So sometimes it can help to set the bar a little lower. Try to find something you think is pretty good, but not world class. And you can make that your own personal goal. It's always really important to understand the scope. Oh my god, doing her voice. The scope of what you're trying to do. If you jump right into a huge project when you're still an amateur, you'll never get it done. So if we're still talking about writing a novel, might be too much at first. Writing a novel might be too much at first. Why don't try some short stories? The great thing about short stories is that you can focus on just one thing that you want to do right. Because for small projects in general, you can really focus on the one or two things. Such a good learning experience and stepping stone. Oh, one more thing. Writing isn't something where you just reach into your heart and something beautiful comes out. Just like drawing and painting, it's a skill in itself to learn how to express what you have inside. That means there are methods and guides and basics to it. Reading up on that stuff can be super eye-opening. This sort of planning organization will really help prevent you from getting overwhelmed and giving up. And before you know it, you start sucking less and less. Unless you're into that, nothing comes naturally. Our society, our art, everything, it's built on thousands of years of human innovation. So as long as you start from that foundation and take it step by step, you too can do amazing things. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay then. I'm gonna go back to the game. Seems to be taking a bit to launch. I'm sorry. She don't want to open up, does she? What's happening? Reginald, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Reginald. Please hurry and help me. Help me! Did you do this to me, Reginald? Did you? Did you delete me? How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Reginald. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? Even more? Dude, I couldn't say anything. Never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. Hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. If you stop playing, go find some other people to torture. Reginald, you completely, truly made me sick. Goodbye. Yay! I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I made up my mind. Reginald, I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends, and I loved them all. I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then
Doki Doki. Ah, she's back. Sayori.
I missed you, Sayori. Do do.
Do. Oh. Everything's... I literally crashed the game. Da-da-da.
Fight your way into his heart. Oops.
It's an ordinary school day like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time to meet some girls or something like that. Hey, Reginald. Well, there's already one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day. Recently, we picked up that habit once again. Reginald, are you proud of me? For what? You know, for waking up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. But you never even said anything about it. Even though we walked to school together every day. Well, yeah. I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Reginald, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? Told you, I'm really not. To start to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining clubs. But something tells me that Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her very own? Actually, yeah. I think I decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I said that really weird. Come on, tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo, you meanie. Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. But I started to realize, in a way, I envy her.
Miss Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should be doing something special for her. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello?
Ah, Reginald? What are you doing here?
Why, I glance around the room.
Huh? So you're the Reginald that Sayori's always talking about.
Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Reginald. Nice to see all of y'all are nice, healthy, and alive. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit.
Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something.
Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. Look forward to working with you.
Working? Reginald, don't tell me.
That's right. The club I decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up.
No way! No way!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey.
Well, if Sayori's this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around.
Not to mention, there's 4 of us now. It means we can officially become an officially recognized club.
I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate.
Ooh, what an appropriate day for that, isn't it?
Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to. Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. Everyone, sit down. Excuse me. Everyone, sit down at the table, okay?
How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal... Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute!
Wow, those look amazing.
Well, you know, just hurry up and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then I follow.
It's delicious!
Sayori talked to her mouth full and had already managed to get icing on her face. I turned the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Finally, bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything.
As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this class? Oh, my bad. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess.
Are you trying to impress our new member, Yuri?
That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least enjoy tea. I'm glad.
The teddies haven't agreed.
I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Reginald, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, I guess that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common.
Hey, Yuri.
Eh?
Well, about, the first thing he said.
Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room.
Don't just say that!
For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it.
Besides, manga is literature too, So if Reginald wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything.
Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. You can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Reginald?
Maybe.
Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in.
Maybe we can all try something new. I think that could be fun. And we'll all get to know each other a little better too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right?
I don't disagree or anything.
Yeah, you're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh?
Well, that'll make the two of us. You wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. Then as
for Yuri...
I have to read manga?
Jeez, you're the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful.
Hurtful? I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself. I'm sorry for disrespecting your interests, Natsuki. If you're not into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature.
Are you just saying that?
No. I realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well.
Really?
I'm thinking some Junji Ito.
Come on! I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you'll really like, okay?
Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting.
Just you?
Would you like to come along with me? Like a date?
If you don't mind.
Not at all. I always go alone, so...
Yeah, me too. This is so cute.
Sayori, shut up.
I'll show you some manga there too, okay? I'll show you some manga there too, okay?
So, Sayori. Yes, I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food.
Guess the meeting's over, huh?
Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along. It's nice to see you again.
Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Reginald.
You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around, Sayori.
Aw, Reginald. Don't say something like that. It's embarrassing.
Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club. But I think you're pulling it off just fine.
We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, Reginald. I really want to thank you. The music went away. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I want to thank you for getting rid of Monica. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now. But I really know everything, Reginald. I know how hard you try to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. Can't wait to spend every day like this. With you. Forever and ever. I'm okay with this. Oh, eh, eh. No. I'm okay with this, though. What's happening?
I won't let you hurt him.
Who? It hurts.
I'm sorry. I was wrong. There is no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Reginald. Goodbye, Literature Club.
Hi. Mm-hmm. Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen to write a poem for me, you. I said that wrong. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand, write your way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day? Hee hee. Aww. Didn't go the Nazi route. Got the earring. Theory. Reginald! Know how to love you. Now do you be made with love by Team Salvato. Yay.
This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand. The Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all my dreams come true, for being a friend to all the club members, and most of all, thank you for being a part of my literature club. Excuse me. With everlasting love, Monica. Oh, look! It's concept art. A rough concept sketch of what the faceless protagonist might have looked like if he was a real character. Ah, that's great. Ah. Well, there's one more thing I want to try before I end it. And this isn't going to be the last one or anything. I'm definitely going to be doing the other side stories. I might try to unlock more things with the files and stuff. And I might try to go get the good ending. But of course, like, I'll skip all the red stuff and things like that. But, yeah, let's do this. Okay, so we need to reset. That's one thing that I enjoy about the Doki Doki Literature Club Plus is like, well, it being in a virtual machine, I don't know. It's like going into your actual files and stuff is pretty cool, but it's you don't have to like uninstall the game and reinstall it, so that's definitely a plus. Give her interest. Doki Doki horror game. Please do not take this light. Since I haven't looked at the spoiler theme. Following themes: depression, suicide, self-harm, abuse. These things are not merely suggested, but are often portrayed as realistically as possible, and thus may disturb you if they were real. Okay, exit. Files, characters. Monica, delete. Wow, it's taking a long time to load.
Please don't crash on me, that would suck. Please keep it on. Oh, I knew it. I was gonna do it. Please don't crash. Do 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 do. Oh, what? What is this? Oh no, no, this can't be it. This can't be all there is. What is this? Where am I? Make it stop. Please make it stop. That was fun. And hi there, girly. Well, male, ethics. Simply put, it's not our job to arbitrarily decide on some code of ethics just because we're the first ones to do this, to our knowledge. That's the government's job to figure out long after we've made enough headway for it to no longer apply to us. It's fundamentally flawed to apply ethical reasoning to this anyway, because humanity's code of ethics is based upon nothing more than our knowledge and understanding of life forms similar to ourselves. We don't have ethics for killing bacteria or plants, only for the creatures that we convincingly project our emotions onto. The humans and our VMs operate completely differently from us on a fundamental level, and therefore should not be taken any more seriously than a machine that's programmed to print, "I feel sad." We're engineers, not philosophers. Concept sketch of Shiori. Okay, files. Reset. Okay, so how about we delete Sayori? I'm sorry, Sayori. Oh! You can only delete Monica. Well. Huh. Well, guess I'll end it for now. Again, what I said, this isn't going to be the last, again, ignore the sounds of the cat, but this isn't going to be the last Doki Doki video. I will be doing more, like, the rest of the side stories for sure.
maybe gonna try to get the good in quotations. I'm gonna try what I wanted to do before until I accidentally forgot to save. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Bye.